every day.
Colin and Jermaine, obviously Jalen meant a lot to this program. What do you say is the one biggest thing you took away from him?
You go first. His leadership and his work ethic. I was his roommate, and like the times that you would see him going back into the gym after we just finished practice. So definitely his work ethic and his leadership.
I say for me, the killer instinct. You know, every practice, every time he stepped in the gym, every time he stepped in the weight room, it was work. And off the court, he took it very serious too, schoolwork. So, you know, look up to that guy a lot.
Colin, how much did Booth's threes in the second half spark you guys? It was 53-all. I think he might have went back-to-back, almost back-to-back with threes. Gave you a little distance.
Yeah, I mean, we have confidence in him. He was struggling early on, but we're going back to him. And I told him to keep shooting in the second half. Shots, some days it's not going to be your night, but we told him to just keep shooting the ball.
How comfortable were you with the basket today? Because it seemed like almost every shot you did that you hit made it. Went in.
Yeah, just playing with confidence. Like I said, catching the shoot. Guys were finding me when I was off the ball, so just playing off my jump shot.
Colin, where have you guys made the biggest strides since you lost your fourth game of the year, and you've pretty much been rolling since then?
On the defensive end, we've really tried to lock in on defending and rebounding as a team. And I think we've done a pretty good job over the past couple of games, but like I said, we're still looking to get better.
Coach, from a coaching perspective, what adjustments do you guys have to make going into playing Creighton later this week?
I can't honestly tell you yet. Well, one of the things is that both these teams play fast. You know, I think our transition defense we got to work on a little bit. That's what I remember the most about them. I gotta go watch the game. I'm so locked into this one. I'm sorry.
Jay, other than Dennis Rodman, have you seen anybody get 16 rebounds with one shot?
Have we had anybody? Is that a record here or something? That's
Sheridan, but that was it.
That's a hell of a performance. He even, I thought he passed on one at the end. He made a couple great passes that he had good shots, but he got his teammates great shots. I mean, that was a big time game. I think we measure efficiency. I haven't seen the finals yet, but I got to think he was the most efficient player on the floor for us.
Jay, having your young players.
His plus minus was 16. It was the best.
Jay, having your young players play the way you have scored your program to perform, what does that say, you think, about the permanence about what you have built here, what the culture is that people are picking it up so quickly when they don't know the things now?
Well, I appreciate that about culture, but it's really a product of the character of the guys and the talent of the guys we get. For whatever reason, I don't know why our guys don't get as much hype, but we have really good players. We really do. I mean, they're really talented players, but they're really coachable. You know, they come in and they say, all right, I was a great player in high school, and all right, tell me, how do I do it here? You know, as opposed to coming in and saying, I was a great player in high school, all right, fit me in, this is what I do. And I think the guys that came before them tell them that, they know it. You know, we have recruits here today, they're already committed for next year. They're hearing in the locker room how we talk, how these guys talk. Jalen talked to the team, they're hearing that. So they start to understand, you know, when I come here, I want to listen and learn. And it's really their character, you know. It's a rare quality these days to have guys that will listen and let you coach them.
As an opposing coach, how much growth have you seen out of Georgetown within the last 4 or 5 games?
I even think last year through the season, the team they were in the beginning of the year, the team they were at the end, and I told Patrick that's coaching. You know, they were really a good team by the end. And then this year you can see they've got older guys that come off the bench that are buying in. They got young guys that are talented, that are being coached. They're in a good place. I don't want them to be too good, but they're in a real good place.
Coach, how do you feel about, you know, Brian Antoine and Eric Dixon coming in for next season, and basically, like, what's your pitch that you would make for who's coming to Villanova?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, to be honest with you. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. Yeah, they're here today, so we're happy. Let me say, we're very happy to have them. But you know, they're gonna have to learn from these guys, you know. And these guys know they were the same guys. You know, they were the same guys a couple years ago.
Colin, how much did you know Ryan or Subiaki know? How much did he help you, or did you model your game at all after him?
I tried take pieces of his game. But I didn't really know him personally. I grew up with a lot of his cousins. I went to high school with his cousins, so I know their family pretty well. But yeah, just trying to. His toughness is something that not a lot of people have in them. So I try to be as tough as I can on and off